Hey friends, Logan Wells here with Dream Guitars, and this is a 2022 double top model classical from Dake Traphagen. Now, Dake builds both steel strings and classicals, and he does both very well. And this is a fantastic example of his classical chops. So it's a double top instrument, so that adds a lot of volume, but in order to make the double top not sound kind of nasally or brittle, like sometimes they can, this is a combination of spruce and cedar. So it's actually Alpine spruce on top, and then there's this layer of cedar underneath it. So that kind of warms it up a little bit and softens and rounds the edges, if you will. So it's a double top that has a lot of punch and power, of course, but not at the cost of like a snappier, sizzlier kind of sound. So you still get great roundness. The bass response is really beautiful in this guitar. Fantastic. And the back and sides are Honduran Rosewood. Very tight Honduran Rosewood at that, which, man, it's beautiful woods. A very lightweight build. I think this is like 3 pounds, 12 ounces, give or take, which is just incredible. And that translates, again, to a very active, vibrant, responsive double top. So let's go ahead and get into it for a bit. Man, that's nice. So yeah, there's a slight elevated fingerboard here and a beautiful rosette. I love his rosettes. He uses really cool dyed figured woods. Just looks so good. And some of the marquetry motifs are extended here to that 12-hole tie block, which also looks good. And we have rosewood here for the bridge, a nice little bit of fingering. And then coming around to the sides, you notice this guitar has a sound port. It gives you a little more me in the monitor, which, you can just hear yourself a little better, and who doesn't want that? And you can also see the slightly elevated fingerboard there. So this is a sneak preview of the back and sides, or the back set, excuse me. You can see how tight that Honduran Rosewood is, and my gosh, is it tight. And then here we are for the back. There's a good bit of chatoyance to this thing, so that's that three-dimensional water effect. In the right light, you can really see this guitar move, if you will. And that is just insanely tight grain stuff. Really cool. The neck feels, like a classical, of course. It's got it's a somewhat more rounded profile overall than I would say I see on much more traditional classicals. So this has a little more curvature to it, but it still feels sort of like a U or a D-shaped neck. So that will feel familiar. 615 millimeter scale as well, while we're on the subject. So yeah. So this guitar comes to us from 2022 and already has an incredible voice. So if you want to learn more about this Traphagen double top with Honduran Rosewood and an Alpine Spruce Cedar double top, give me a shout. I would love to chat. Cheers.